So over the holiday season, we're going to have friends and family and home, and we're going to be using our appliances a lot more, whether we're cooking, entertaining, and that can present some electrical challenges. So there are some best practices on how to keep your home electrically safe and don't have any unexpected issues. To answer that question, discuss, we have Cliff today with CoreTrade Electric. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So we got the holiday season. What are some best practices in terms of appliance usage and managing their electrical capacity and minimizing any safety issues?
When it comes to kitchen appliances, it's always best, and I tell my customers, it's always best to kind of stagger your devices depending on how many you're using. In older homes, it was very common for them to run the outlets one after another after another. In newer homes, we kind of remedied that by skipping. So if you have an older home, I recommend skipping outlets every now and then. Like if you have the air fryer here, you want the toaster oven over here, you want to make sure there's an outlet in the middle just to kind of help out. And just as always, be mindful of cords because appliances only have about 2 feet of cord. Make sure it's tucked under the device or on the countertop and not somebody's going to come by and yank on it.
That is true. So by skipping an outlet, that spreads out the load or the capacity, or is it just a spacing issue? Or what's the benefit of doing that?
It spreads out the load, mainly because in kitchens there's two circuits that everybody should have, and by skipping, you're giving that opportunity to both circuits to handle the load a little bit more efficiently versus just overloading one circuit.
Gotcha. And that's how the two circuits work. Let's say in a kitchen, usually it alternates plugs. So if you have four electrical outlets, it would alternate in terms of
Yes.
which one goes in the
In,
circuit.
in new homes, we stagger the outlets, but back in the day, it was very common for them to just go one after another after another.
Gotcha. So assuming most folks in Northern Virginia have newer homes, it's something that they should keep in mind to minimize any, because if something is overloaded, it could trip, it could create other issues, right?
Yes.
All right. So for holiday season, folks, those appliances, everything you're plugging in, cooking, entertaining, alternate those outlets, spread it out, be mindful of the cords. Very valuable safety tips going into holiday season. So appreciate your insight, Cliff.
Of course.
All right. Thanks a lot.